Izzy won.
I gotta watch the fight again.
I wouldn't call it a robbery, but like, bro, who Michael Chandler said it best. At this point, it's like if you're a champion, you could just lay down on the floor.
But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Worry.
No.
Yes, bro.
No,
yes.
I don't agree with that.
The fact that you have to beat a champion convincingly.
Yes.
It's so stupid. Because let's say this belt was vacant. If this belt was vacant and they were fighting for the belt, if this belt was vacant and they were fighting for the belt, would it be the same result?
Yeah, I think so.
And how many other times would this happen?
Because it was a close
fight. Where they're fighting for a belt. Fight. It's a close fight. Fine. I said you can see how Izzy takes it. But how often does this happen in the UFC where the champion just does nothing and the opponent does a lot of shit to probably get the win on a regular scorecard, but because they're not the champion,
this was the case.
I'm glad, bro.
This is not the case.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it because this is what I've always thought. Like you want to go back to the Dominic Reyes versus John Jones fight. Everybody said Reyes won. I didn't even need to watch the fight again to say John Jones is still the champion because for me, whoever wins that fourth and fifth round, especially that fifth round, like for me personally, like that means a lot because if the fight was still going, if it was to the death, you're the favorite going into that.
What about
Whittaker, no doubt, won that fifth round, and that was his best round, and he was only getting better. So it's
not
like
how fights get scored. There's 5 rounds. You score all 5.
Let me.
No,
you know what's crazy about that, Ahmed? Whittaker,
but
the 5 rounds, you can see from the eye test. In my opinion, Whittaker won that shit. But when I went and look at the fight stats, round 5 looked like it was Adesanya. He threw more strikes. He had more significant strikes. He stopped more takedown attempts.
Are you sure about that, bro?
Yeah, go look at it. I was shocked by it too. I was shocked too, bro. Crazy. I know. That's what I'm saying. I was shocked.
But I'm asking you. I'm asking you to like obviously like you thought that Whittaker won that 5th round, right?
Yeah, I did.
Like exactly. So, yeah, I mean
just
those numbers. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why people don't understand. I feel like people have a problem with scoring, especially championship fights where you brought up Jones Reyes. I think Reyes won that regardless of John Jones being the champion.
That was
but see, that's the issue.
People talk about Max Holloway, Volkanovski. You know, people argue that. I think Volkanovski won that one. Listen, they're all close fights.
The second one?
Close fights are robberies. Yeah, second one. Everyone thinks it's like a robbery. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, it's a close fight.
Yeah, but also exactly. But
at
also,
the end of the day, the judges have to score the fights like they're fighting for a vacant belt. Not like one person can stand there and be the Atletico Madrid of UFC and just stand there and just
that's fine.
Avoid damage, avoid someone the whole fight. And then
Adesanya, the way this guy
that's not how he
fights. That's not, bro. It's not what Adesanya doing. Obviously, he's not a guy that's aggressive. Not always aggressive, but Adesanya paid his dues, bro. From fighting Gaslam, to fighting Derek Brunson, fighting Vittori.
He knocked out Whittaker fair anyway.
To knocking out Whittaker. He has the luxury of being able to do what he's doing now. People have to come at him. He's the champion, bro. So whatever the fuck Michael Chandler's talking about, like, bro, shut your mouth, bro. You got yourself CTE.
That's why you're not a champion, in my opinion.
That's why you're not a champion.
Exactly.
So shut your mouth, bro. Like, what is he talking about, bro? Adesanya is the champ. You got to go for him. You got to go. Whittaker, do more. Yoel Romero, do more. He did more. He got knocked out.
Joni, bro, it's like an unwritten rule.
It's a stupid unwritten rule.
It's like, bro, like
unwritten rules, haven't we? With
no,
baseball?
it's not. It's not a super rule, Joni.
Bro,
in some cases, not. In this case, it's not. I don't think. I think Adesanya won.
Bro, it's like certain things, bro. Certain things. No, yeah, it was a close fight, bro.
Certain
if I watch it again, like,
and there's stuff that to me, Ahmed, I think you would know. Also, there's not stuff that's not even statistics. I think cage control, pressure.
Bro, don't even get me started, bro.
Those are very important.
There's so much
I think
more.
Whittaker had
don't even get me started
over Adesanya in a bunch of rounds.
That's why
I think throughout that whole fight, we knew it was an Adesanya fight.
TJ Dillashaw versus Corey Sandhagen is a perfect example because if you look at it, and it was obviously a very close fight, but like Corey Sandhagen, like he was piecing him up, but like fucking TJ was controlling the octagon and like he was imposing his will on the wrestling and stuff. That stuff counts too. So
yeah, for sure. And also, I'll say this: another argument for Adesanya. I'm sorry, bro, because there's people that say the jab was more effective than the leg kicks. Yeah, the jab hit, the jab landed, the working all night. But I'm telling you now, the leg kicks did more damage, was more significant in that fight than those jabs. Because we seen Whittaker clearly being hurt by those kicks. I don't think Adesanya those jabs did anything. The fuck did that do? It didn't. So
no. But I'm like,
I don't know.
Fucked up his face a little bit.
Jab, obviously it matters. Obviously it matters, but it's the amount of like significance and damage and impact. What impact more? Did you think the jab impacted more than leg kicks?
I think no. I think like because those leg kicks, those leg kicks lead to so many other things like you don't even understand, bro. Like it literally takes your power away and shit, and your movement and all that. But like he wasn't just landing like jabs. He was landing double jabs, and then he was throwing that hook very late and like very rarely. And that hook was landing, and that hook is what put Adesanya out.
I'm saying that is. But
so that's gotta be
I'm just going against the argument of other people. Don't get me wrong. Whittaker for 3-2. You can look at multiple rounds. I wouldn't be mad if it went like each side. You can make a case for both guys. So I think it was a great fight. People thought it was boring. I gotta watch it again. So this is a fight I have to watch again. I think it was I loved it because it's a very technical and calculated fight, and people should have known this going into it. People should have known this. These are two high-level guys. The best in that division. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Two best guys.